Kingston has a vision. Kingston, Canada's most sustainable city. Welcome to the Sustainable Kingston Community Partner Profile Series. We will be looking at organizations, both big and small, to see what Kingstonians are doing to help Kingston reach its vision of becoming Canada's most sustainable city. Yeah. 172 people living together. How do they make it work? Today we're here at the Kingston Student Housing Cooperative. Let's see how they do it.
In 1941, the 14 founding members organized with a professor at Queen's University to rent a house through the university and actually eventually purchase it. And their idea was to try and provide an alternative housing for students in Kingston, and so they formed a cooperative. They were actually from the graduating class of Science 44, and that's how that name came about.
Kingston Student Housing Cooperative is about community, and that's a word that has been overused, but I cannot overstate how important that word is for co-op. Community means you work together, you spend time together by talking to each other or eating food with each other, or you cook together. And community in the sense that you volunteer to be in here. Like, no one forced you to come to co-op, and you support each other. It's kind of mutual thing.
So as a general member of co-op, your duties are pretty simple, but we try to make it as easy as possible. Your first thing is having the 3-hour mandatory kitchen shift, which isn't as bad as people think it is, because if you think about the time that you would spend preparing all your meals if you were living by yourself, 3 hours doesn't seem like a lot, so that's what you'd have to do. And in order to maintain the, cooperative living, as well as the community bonding, and as well as progressing the organization forward, we have ops hours. So this is a way for people to pitch in various various tasks within co-op. So that can range from raking leaves in front of houses to teaching people a new skill, just so that we can maintain the community atmosphere, I guess.
Today we've worked our way up to we have 21 houses now. We have 172 members currently in those 21 houses. We have a full meal plan that we offer, a commercial kitchen, and 125 members are on that meal plan. We actually have under our mission statement, we have core values listed under our mission statement. The core values focus start as the individual member. Then they go to the household, where you have maybe 6 or 10 people in a house, where you have a house manager, and they're all responsible for working together to keep their house clean and to make sure the house functions properly. Then it goes to the total membership, where you've got all people working together, such as the meal plan operation, where they each do 3 hours a week and work together. It develops a lot of good social interactions. You can sort of hear the background of the meal plan going on out there right now, and the chatter. It's all happy, and it works extremely well and develops really good friendships, and they also learn good skill sets. Some people around here call them meritable skills.
I love co-op because it's halfway between private housing and residence. So you get your own privacy in your own small house of about 5 to 10 people house. You get your own privacy, but at the same time, you get the communal support through the cafeteria in co-op. So I like that because I want to have my own privacy and be able to study in my own room, but at the same time, talk to not just my best friends, but talk to just many new, interesting people. And that's what co-op offers.
One of our mandates in our mission statement is to provide sustainable living, and do that to the student housing community around here through example. We have done a number of projects over the last 7 or 8 years to make our houses more sustainable. We've done huge retrofit programs through doing insulating basements, putting state-of-the-art combination boiler hot water tanks in, insulating the walls. We've replaced over 500 windows. It does make a big difference, and the impact where you originally start doing your calculations, and then when you finish doing your calculations, the improvement's significant because utilities keep going up.
We changed all our lights in all of our houses, I think 21 houses that we have, and office. All the lights are now the environmentally, the energy saving light bulbs. So that's what we have done. And we also changed all the bathroom toilets so they use less water. And also the electricity we use is the Bullfrog powered one. So it's the environmentally safe way of, I guess, producing and using electricity. And what we're planning on doing now is we're trying to install solar panels in a couple of our houses. We're still getting estimates on how much it'll cost us and whether it's feasible or not. So those are the initiatives we're thinking of, and that's being considered on their strategic plan.
A number of our students do go out in the working world and work in the field of sustainability. And if they've had opportunity to work with me here or work with any of the board members or the members regarding any of those projects, I have no problem giving them references for that job and explaining what they did here as an issue. So it provides them an opportunity to grab some work experience, put something on their resume even, especially if they're going into that field. It's infectious. You get around these students. 10 years ago, 11 years ago when I started here, 10 years ago, there was a board of directors and two of them were focused on what they could do for the environment, and they got me involved. It was the members here that got me involved initially. I mean, I've always been interested in it. From a business point of view, it makes sense to make these changes because you can save money. I mean, if you can reduce your water bill and save $20,000 a year, why wouldn't you do it? But they got me thinking on a different level. They got me understanding why we're doing it. It is about the dollars because you can convince people, you can get them involved because of the dollars, but the real reason is we need to make these changes. We need to do these improvements. There's a need for everybody to be focused on this, and we can all make a difference here. So I have 21 houses, 170 members that I get an opportunity each year to work with and influence and push in a direction. They leave here, they're going to be gone, no more than 4 years, 2 years, 1 year, they're gone, but they're influenced, and they're going out in their own communities and making a difference. And I think it's important.
For more information on the Kingston Student Housing Cooperative, check out their website. You've been watching Sustainable Kingston Community Partner Profile.